internet marketing, I'm skeptical. I would look at that and I would just say, well, I don't want to just get any internet marketer.
Well, no, the point I was trying to make is that, that person is probably going to be pretty knowledgeable in lots of different areas. And so I think that would be kind of my starting point. And then, I may talk to someone who's a professional internet marketer and realize, what, it seems to me that paid search is more of their skill set. Well, fine,
Yeah, but as a construction guy, you don't know.
That's true.
You don't know that paid search is their skill set, is what I'm saying. You're looking at a qualified individual that, how do you even search for that? Like, that's the difficulty with a lot of things, is knowing what to search for on the internet is like 90% of the battle.
So I'm trying to answer Jeff's question.
Well, look, all right.
Answer Jeff's question, Jeff.
Okay. In our last video, we got into a marketing discussion. Jeff, you're kind of asking, what do you look for, what do you search for, or whatever. Let's break it down like this, just so you guys out there in the internet world can think about it like this. In my opinion, I'm a marketing guy. I look at it as there are three broad categories that a business owner needs to know about, think about in terms of digital marketing, internet marketing. You've got organic search, your marketing, search engine optimization. If somebody goes to Google and searches for whatever type of business or specialty you do, you want your business to come up in the search results.
Yep.
Then you've got paid marketing, that can be paid search results. You can tell Google, I'm willing to pay this much per click for click to my website from a certain search, and so that's a way to bypass all the organic stuff, which takes a lot of time. So, and then there's you can do banner ads on different types of websites. So that's all stuff you pay for, advertising. And then there's social media, which is now very important and a big part of digital marketing. Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. I tend to focus on Facebook. I think it's the main component of what you need to use for it. And so,
well, and you get some business tools there as well. So.
But those three things, they all fit together. Really, I think you need to have a coordinated plan that utilizes all of them. But so that's kind of what you need to talk to a marketing person or marketing company about. What is their plan? How would they promote your business? Different companies or different people do things different ways or have different types of specialties. And if you like what they're saying and think that's a strategy that works for you.
So if you were to hire someone on like a paid marketing campaign, will that also increase your organic marketing?
It could. And
does a paid click increase the odds that someone will organically see, like your site will show up on Google higher just because maybe 1,000 other people had clicked the ad?
Not necessarily, but what it can do is, let's say you have a presence organically for a particular search on Google. Well, I recommend purchasing that keyword as well, because being there, there's only so much shelf space, and so by being there organically and paid can have a dramatic impact on your click rate. And natural listings, organic listings, receive a much higher click rate, especially in that top 5, than a paid ad. we tend to just zip right past the paid ads
Yeah.
more often than not. So just seeing that and sort of having that awareness can increase click rates on your site organically, which in return can actually lift your website in Google search results, because at least they claim it's all about usability.
Yeah.
And
Some people, use ad blockers too.
some people use ad blockers. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not really like a direct connection.
Not a direct
but,
connection.
Yeah, it's more circular
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
We really don't know.
Now, well, there's no right or wrong answer until you've absolutely tested everything, and then it may the provider or your advertising partner, maybe they weren't a good fit. A lot of this stuff isn't something we can answer in a 5-minute video.
But I'm asking you to.
No, absolutely right. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But my advice would be, let's just say, okay, so I've learned this. Okay, this company has pitched their plan, and it encompasses all of the things we've discussed. But agencies aren't cheap. I mean, everyone has to get paid. I get it. So if you had to pick one thing to do out of the big three, let's say social, organic, or paid, I would go paid. Just because it's immediate, I can quickly figure out because Google, in my Google Ads account, if I'm doing it myself or I'm paying someone to do it for me, I can say, hey, I want to see a keyword report. I want to see how people are finding my ads, what keywords generating clicks, and most importantly, what keywords are making my telephone ring or someone submitting a contact form on my website, whatever it may be.
You do want to make sure that your paid ads are set up correctly.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we talked about earlier, a construction contractor likely has a very well-defined radius around him with which he will go do work.
Yeah.
So that's the radius with which you want to run your ads. And it could be there's not that much traffic. You might say, okay, I have $1,000 budget. And if you only spend $200, well, that leaves you some budget. You can pay somebody to do to write some articles and do some organic kind of stuff. So because organic SEO is a long-term process. It's a very manual process. Takes a lot of time. You've got to pay somebody for the time to sit and do that stuff.
Yeah.
And so paid search fills in the gap. You can get traffic immediately.
Sure. But now some things, anyone can do. If you can access your email, you can submit your business to Google Local, get it verified, make sure their contact information is correct. I mean, anyone can do that. So. And
just doing that kind of stuff and doing it right could give you a big advantage in your market, because it very well may be that hardly anybody else even knows how to do that stuff.
Right. Or take the time to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like it could be that you really don't have to do a whole lot of work and you can rise to the top of your market organically.
Yeah. And there's a product which I don't recommend. I don't like, which I do this professionally, same as you. I want to have full control over my clients' accounts and campaigns, but there's the AdWords Express product. That's where you create an account, you specify, I want to spend X amount of dollars, and you sort of let Google's machine learning try to figure out who the best prospects are. I've seen it actually work fairly well in some industries, others not so much. Yeah. I don't like.
I don't use it.
I don't either. If someone comes to me and wants my services and they're currently using that, I say, look, we have to upgrade this to a regular account, or there's nothing I can do for you. Otherwise, what are you paying me for? I don't have any control over it, other than saying I want to spend this amount of money.
And so if you are beginning to do some of the organic stuff, that ties easily into the social media side of things. For example, if you write some article on your website, whatever, that becomes a source of an update on your Facebook account.
Sure.
Spread around that
Yeah.
one. It all kind of goes in circles there because that Facebook post will have a link back to your website, and Google sees that stuff too. So it all ties together. And if you're just starting out with Facebook, for example, it has an option where you can spend some money to boost your posts, which puts it in front of more people who don't already follow your page, but who through your targeting are good prospects for you. So you can that helps you kickstart your follower base to grow your Facebook following.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and I don't use Facebook organically or socially, but I have an account because occasionally I have to use its advertising platform for clients. There is no other platform I've ever used that allows you to really target someone like Facebook.
Targeting is excellent.
It's excellent. Yeah.
Now we have also been experimenting with some LinkedIn stuff.
Sure.
LinkedIn has excellent targeting.
Yeah.
Way more expensive.
It's way more expensive, and it depends too on your client. If it's a B2B, business to business, LinkedIn is sort of your platform. But if I'm in the line of work where I'm doing some residential type stuff, then I see Facebook being
right. Ultimately,
a better platform.
Return on investment is what it is. Whatever works, and you don't know that until you just run some ads.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well, the clock's ticking, so I guess we're gonna tune out.
All right.
All right. Did we answer your question, Jeff?
Yeah, Jerry did a fantastic job.
Great.
Right.
Awesome. It's totally cool. It's fine by me.
All right. Y'all follow us on YouTube and like or comment if there's something you would like to hear us talk about.
Yep.
Our true construction expert is not even here tonight.
Nope, that's okay. Yeah.
Talking some marketing stuff.
Yep.
Anything you guys would like to hear us talk about, let us know.
Let us know.
Check us out at ProfitDig.com.
That's it.
All right.
See you next time.
See y'all.
All right. See ya.